Hey everybody. So, karma, right? It's a very well known word, and most people, depending on the context situation, will agree in karma. Not everybody, but most people I feel like are pretty like, yeah, karma seems to be real. What goes around comes around type shit. Um, except when it's bad shit. Like, that's when we have, myself included, man. When bad stuff happens to me, I have a hard time fucking acknowledging it. But the thing with karma, it isn't all about just like when bad stuff happens to you. It's not just that you've done bad stuff and now you have to deal with more bad stuff. There is resistance that comes from you growing and going through levels. But that to me is different. Like, okay, this is going into the child pedophilia and children who grew up in Africa without food and without water and in really fucked up situations. Like, I've spent a lot of time thinking about this stuff. And I wish I had Pops here right now. I ask him about this because it's a very serious thing that I've been very careful with and thinking about. But it's like things have come to me, so I'm just going to let it out there because, in my opinion, and everything I've learned in life and what I've been through and what I think showed me, everything happens for a reason. So it's like, do you really, if like people believe in God and a Most High and a Creator and all this stuff, do you really think that they would just create this whole realm, this whole plane, and they would put some people in places where they have everything they need as far as food, water, shelter, friends, family, and all this type of shit, and they would just put other people in a completely hellish nightmare situation? Like, just that's just the way it's going to be. Like, you're just fucking going to get this shit life and you're going to get a good life. Like, you don't think there's a reason why these different lives and these different people are in these different situations? Is it completely random? Like, if that's what you believe, that everything's just fucking randomness, and that's your ideology. But I do not believe in randomness. I believe there's a reason for everything. And if you are going to appreciate karma, which is a very ancient truth, then the way to make sense of that is to, like, what would you do if you were somebody who went around killing kids and perpetuating evil and raping kids and abusing kids, or not even just kids, just even human beings? Like, there's a lot of adults that literally hurt other adults because it makes them feel good. That's fucked up too. Okay, yeah, it's fucked up hurting kids, but it's also fucked up hurting human beings, especially human beings that are here to try to help out the rest of the planet. If you're fucking up them, if you're trying to hurt them on purpose, that's not good. Because I'm actually here to help the kids out who are fucked up. I'm trying to help heal these kids getting fucked up, and you guys are fucking coming over here, literally attacking me, trying to get me killed. You don't think there's gonna be a repercussion for that? Okay, yes, there is a repercussion for that. There's a repercussion for everything. Every time I've done something stupid, something comes back and bites me in the ass. And the farther along, the more divine I get, the more love I get, the closer I get to a most high way of living, the quicker that karma turns on itself. So, you know, that's how you know you're in the good. When you start to see things like quickly turn and change, because that's something telling you, hey man, you were in a very good path and now you just did something stupid, so now you're immediately going to see that result because you just changed your frequency that quickly. But if you've already been doing a bunch of stupid shit, then your frequency's already in a stupid ass place. So you're just going to keep on doing stupid shit, and you're going to continue going down that rock bottom valley. But it's like, I know it's a hard one, dude. This is the problem with pedophilia. This is what I've come to realize. Is like people become this depraved, they become this disconnected from love, from creation, from kindness, from just being good and natured and wanting to just spread love and positivity with people, that like when they're around children, because they have such a pure energy, and since they're so like straight from the source and from God, like they're so deprived of it, but they can't admit it, and they have nobody in their life that is truly like that, because they've lived a life that's completely away from that. It's like a drug addict being around crack. Like, they can't help themselves but to try to dig into that essence. And this is just fucking how it is, dude. The most direct way to get into that essence is to sexually abuse them. So that's what they do. And to be honest with you, the more that you guys fuck with the righteous people, the more that you guys go against God, the more that you guys go against love, the more that you're putting yourself in a position to where you're going to abuse children. It is what it is, bro. Every time that I've been more fucked up, every time I've continued to destroy myself more and more, I find myself going deeper and darker into that alleyway. This is how I know these things, because I've experimented with the darkness. I mean, when I say experiment, it wasn't like I wanted to. It's just like I got caught up in self-destruction. So I kept on perpetuating a self-destructive lifestyle for a very long time. I know what type of thoughts come into you, and they're not even thoughts. I didn't focus on this shit. They would just come to me. I have to push them away. I've been very open about this. This is why I know these things. This is also why I can help people with these type of issues, because I know where it comes from. And I also know that there's things that you can do to change that. but they're there for a reason. They didn't just come out of nowhere. That's not how this shit works. Everything happens for a fucking reason. Everything that's going on the planet is happening for a reason. Everything that's going on with you spiritually happens for a reason. If it didn't, why would it matter what I do with my life? Why would it matter what I speak? Why would it matter what I write? Why would it matter what I do with my work? It matters because everything fucking matters. So it's like people who don't want to take accountability for karma and for the actions that they have, they're pretty much saying that you can do whatever the fuck you want. I mean, that's ridiculous. That's stupid. It doesn't work like that. If you drink poison, you're going to die because your body's not designed to drink poison. You need water. If you perpetuate love, you're going to get love because that's what you are. You are love. If you perpetuate hate, you're going to get fucking hate back. And you have more of a disconnect from love. But since you are love, you're going to really be always fiending for that love, which is why when people get around these kids, they fucking can't help themselves because they're around something that's around such a pure source that they've been away from for so fucking long. They just can't help themselves to fucking touch it and take that fucking source and they use it for their own evil fucking ways. That's what Hollywood's fucking doing. That's their whole fucking scheme, is fucking abusing the fuck out of these kids about these star fucking energies and raping them and scaring them and feeding off their adrenal clones. They use that energy, they create these fucking scripts, they perpetuate these spells, and then they fucking cast them out all over humanity, spreading their filth and wickedness. And that's why we have so much filth and wickedness here. So take accountability. Stop being fucking evil. Stop hating on love. Start appreciating fucking things around you and help things grow. All right. I love you guys. Y'all take care. Bye.